Have you ever wondered how places work? Our unit was an eye-opening experience for all of us. We got to visit a variety of places and professionals, from hospitals to museums and doctors to craftsmen.
At the beginning of our 2 weeks together, our unit visited AT&T, where we learned that AT&T not only is a major cell phone provider, but also a corporation where they control many other things, such as the flow of traffic through the Global Network Operations Center. Most importantly, we had learned that AT&T focuses on preemption, which means that AT&T maintains a barrier between them and their customers in order to ensure that their customers are never impacted by a situation. Overall, AT&T is a world-respected company, and without it, many individuals would not be able to go about their normal daily lives.
We went to the Museum of Modern Art in New York City on Tuesday. At the museum, we each toured it in groups and saw all different kinds of arts and exhibits. One of the most interesting paintings I saw while I was there was The Starry Night. Starry Night is one of the most famous paintings that I know of. The museum also included a great exhibit of surreal artists. The Museum of Modern Art was a very interesting place, and they had a lot of interesting things for all of us to see.
On the second day of unit, after going to MoMA, we went to the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square for lunch. It was the food was pretty good, and it was interesting to see all of the cafe's rock and roll memorabilia. The memorabilia included guitars used by rock legends such as Eric Clapton and Pete Townshend. Going to the cafe was a great end to our day.
On the third day of unit, we went to Morristown Memorial Hospital, where we were toured all throughout the cardiovascular part of the hospital. We talked to people that work there, like perfusionists, physician assistants, nurses, and others that help out tremendously in surgeries and at the hospital, helping patients and giving patients more years on their life, making their lives a lot easier.
On that same day in the afternoon, after going to Morristown Hospital, we went to Schooley's Mountain in Long Valley, New Jersey. We climbed to the top of the mountain and enjoyed the scenic view of nature. There were several injuries along the way as we passed the waterfall. People slipped on rocks and soaked their clothes, including Ryan Fucci and Mike Moriali. Overall, we learned a different perspective on the surrounding area around us.
In order to watch the heart surgery in Morristown Memorial Hospital, we had to go to Liberty Science Center and stream the surgery live from a projector. We watched Dr. Brown and his team perform surgery on an 84-year-old woman who was experiencing shortness of breath and her heart was dilating. The procedure lasted about 2 hours, and Dr. Brown was able to talk to us for almost the entire time because of the help of his team.
On day 4, we went to Liberty Science Center. We saw a new Rubik's Cube exhibit, and we were toured by Mr. Singh. It was cool to see machines complete the cube so quickly. It's able to solve faster than any human had ever completed the cube. It was able to solve the entire cube in less than 6 seconds.
On this day, we went to the C.F. Martin & Co. Guitar Factory. The company was established in 1833 by Christian Frederick Martin. Their primary headquarters and factory are located in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. We were given a general tour of the factory and saw how guitars are made from scratch. They are known for their mass manufacturing for flat top acoustics and manufacture about 250 guitars a day.
On day 6, we planned to visit Yankee Stadium, but thanks to Mr. Clifford, we ended up getting stuck in traffic and visiting the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It is one of the largest museums in the world. It contained art from ancient Egypt, to ancient Greek and Roman sculptures, to African art, and everywhere in between. It is one of the most interesting museums we went to, and it was a nice detour for the unit.
On the 7th day of unit, we saw a water treatment plant in Manville, New Jersey. The New Jersey American Water Company runs 2 different types of treatment plants there. One was a modern water treatment plant that uses the latest technology, while the other plant was built in the 1920s and 1940s and still uses technology from then. These two plants draw water from both the Millstone and the Raritan River.
On the 8th day of our unit, we went to Russell Investments in Midtown Manhattan. Russell Investments is an asset management firm that helps clients invest their money. They have jobs that deal with direct client contact and others only involving investing. We were given a talk about how to improve financial security for investors, and we were also given a general overlook of the business. We had a great day at Russell Investments because we learned how the field of banking and finance worked.
On the last Friday of the unit, we went to the New York Art Museum. The New York Museum is the biggest art museum in New Jersey. In the museum, we learned of various job types they had. The jobs ranged from setting up different exhibits to watching and controlling the humidity of the whole museum. I learned about the process of lending and receiving art from different museums. We learned just how delicate the process of maintaining art really is.
Overall, we learned how places work by seeing the inner workings of different institutions. We hope you enjoyed our video and learned something along the way.